Thanks very much for joining me. My name is Tobias, or Dr. Toby, the professional advisor. Yes, today I just want to talk about my further disagreement with Jordan Peterson, his assertion on individual responsibility in solving issues of our society, such as climate change. So just to be blunt, I disagree with him that, first focusing on individual responsibility should be the right approach, before we address climate change. I think that, individual responsibility should be, of course, acknowledged. And everybody, I'm not suggesting that, people shouldn't be taking care of themselves. But we can't just, do the first, then climate change second. We can do both. You can focus on yourself at the same time. We can address climate change. I also want to strongly disagree with him that, the individualism, the focus on the self is not the answer to solve big issues such as climate change. Greater things, complex societal, social problems require collectivism, collective approach. Requires, people coming together, brainstorm, and problem solve the ideas, and then we can solve such enormous issues we are facing today. I don't think that if we use psychology as an approach to solve multifaceted, multivariant, complex societal issues, we'll resolve these things. Psychology is great. Individual approach, I think it's short-sighted. Individual approach is, great to solve issues of micro issues or issues that each individual face. For example, mental health. We can use individualism, but issues that affect almost everyone, those issues, I think, from my perspective, requires that we come together and we solve them at a macro level, basically using a social work approach rather than psychology. So, and another thing is that, for example, the issue of slavery, for example, in the past, if we just let, everybody, so saying that, individual responsibility should be the first before we solve the issue of slavery, then, slavery would have continued. People, great people, even, Western nations had to come together, states, countries, they had to come together to pass legislation against slavery, to abolish slavery. So imagine if we just let that on individual approach, that, oh, well, yeah, sure, individual responsibility first. No, you can do both. So that's my further disagreement with him.